I'm Sheriff Rick Bradshaw. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Behind the Star.
Thanks, Sheriff Bradshaw. We want to begin by saying congratulations to Sheriff Rick Bradshaw on winning his 6th term and making history as Palm Beach County's longest-serving sheriff. His leadership has made an incredible impact on our community, and we're proud to see his legacy continue. Here's to another term of keeping Palm Beach County safe and strong. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office held a military awards ceremony to recognize the dedicated veterans, reserves, and active military members in our agency from the Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Led by Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, a proud Marine, this event celebrated their commitment to our nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce former Marine Corps member and current Sheriff of Palm Beach County, Rick Bradshaw.
You notice he doesn't say ex-Marine. There is no such thing. How many Marines do I have here? Hoorah and Semper Fi. You know, the military really holds a special place in my heart, only because I was in it. But the other side of that is, it's because people dedicate their lives to service, not just here at the agency, but to their country. And it's important we recognize it. My policy is, if anybody works for me and they go into active duty or they get called up for any reason, they will never lose one single benefit the entire time. I don't care how long it is. They won't lose anything. Their families will get exactly what they were getting before, and he will retain all those benefits. That's the least that we can do. I know that this nation thanks you. I know that the community thanks you. And again, thank you for being here.
PBSO recently commemorated National First Responders Day. It's a chance to honor the brave men and women who run toward danger to protect and serve. We thank our first responders for being the first to respond on people's worst days, offering hope and safety to our community. The courage, dedication, and selflessness of these incredible professionals truly make them heroes. We're grateful for all they do. Congratulations to our corrections team on earning its 9th consecutive reaccreditation with prestigious Excelsior status at the FLA PAC Conference. Following a rigorous assessment in July 2024 by the Commission for Florida Law Enforcement Accreditation, the team achieved flawless compliance with 235 standards, showcasing their dedication to excellence. We're proud of this outstanding achievement and grateful for their commitment to keeping our community safe. We are so proud of our Financial Crimes Unit. They won the 2024 Task Force of the Year Award from the Florida chapter of the International Association of Financial Crimes Investigators. The Palm Beach Mail Theft Task Force, a multi-agency collaboration of local, state, and federal investigators, recovered millions in stolen checks and led to 7 federal arrests. Their dedication to protecting the citizens of Palm Beach County and Florida is unmatched. It's been 5 years since the tragic loss of Jonathan White, who was shot and killed on October 9, 2019, near Laurel Drive and Flagler Boulevard in Lake Park. The suspects fled in a black SUV, and we are still searching for answers. A reward of up to $11,000 is being offered. If you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-458-TIPS. Let's work together to bring justice to Jonathan and his family. We won't stop until justice is served. Pedal It Forward was a blast. We handed out 500 roses, one to keep, one to give away, and the smiles were contagious. Thanks to Wellington Florist, we made meaningful connections while spreading joy and promoting safety. Under Sheriff Rick Bradshaw's leadership, building a strong, connected community is on the top of the list. Whether surprising folks with flowers or having heartfelt conversations, we're committed to making a difference. We love you, Palm Beach County. Our community sprang into action after tornadoes hit Wellington. PBSO deputies worked tirelessly to clear debris and assist with recovery efforts. During the cleanup, we learned about a 5-year-old boy who had been hospitalized, and his family's home was completely destroyed. Our deputies visited him in the hospital, bringing gifts, smiles, 2 therapy dogs, and his favorite meal, McDonald's chicken nuggets. It's often the small acts of kindness that leave the biggest impact. We're proud to serve Palm Beach County.
Get to where they need to go. Traffic lights are out. We're directing traffic there. We're helping any services, emergency services, get in and out of the neighborhoods, helping get debris off the ground. But we've got enough deputies out here to do what we need to do. So we'll be here full force.
Homelessness can affect anyone, even those we least expect. In this new series, we explore the stories behind the faces of homelessness in Palm Beach County.
It was like the domino effect. Transmission went on my vehicle. I got laid off. I got evicted. It was like a punch in the gut. Suddenly, I'm unable to provide for my family. Every day was a struggle, loss of hope. It's kind of ironic that a person that was the homeless intervention coordinator would become homeless.
So I'm going to give you a nice little haircut. Let me know what you want, how you want it, and then we'll go from there, all right?
Thank you.
Nice, bro. Absolutely. How you doing today?
I'm fine.
Doing good. My name's Corporal Adrian Maldonado, and I work for the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Homeless Intervention Team. When you're meeting people at their worst of the worst, let me know if it's too tight. If not, no.
That's
It's
fine.
good?
That's fine.
It's just literally just walk with love and compassion.
I'm Deputy Jim Mackey. I work for the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
¿Cómo está? El Mackey. Aha.
And I'm part of the Homeless Intervention Team.
Some longer ones.
25 years in the system. It turned into a passion. I'm addicted to the people smiling. Why I really got involved, this area, it was a little trailer park down the street. So I go there and this 19-year-old girl, beautiful little girl standing in front of us saying, hey, I need help. I'm going to dial all the phone numbers. And I want to say it was just before New Year's Day. So it was, the entire county's closed down the week of Christmas through New Year's. I wasn't able to get her anything. I had no access to hotels, nothing. I knew nothing. Gave her my card. I said, I'm going to check on you tomorrow. I tried calling, phone shut off. I tried driving down there the next couple of days, couldn't find her. Myself and her mother have never heard from her again. It's over 5 years ago. Do I have that heart feeling that she's dead? Yes, absolutely. I was unprepared. I'm affected every single day emotionally. That's why I try to help so much. Today, if I had that same incident happen, I would be able to assist that person with whatever they needed.
How long has it been since you got a haircut?
Maybe 4 months.
4 months. My first interaction with law enforcement is when the SWAT team raided my house. My mom went off to jail. This guy went off to jail. They became fugitives. We became homeless, bouncing back and forth from California and Florida. When I was about 7 years old, he got beyond hammered one night, grabbed a beer bottle, smashed it on my mom's face. Old Lake Worth Police Department showed up, and they took the guy down at gunpoint in the middle of the intersection. These guys showed up and they brought peace to my home, and they took the bad man to jail. So at that moment in my life, I was like, hey, when I grow up, I want to become one of these guys to make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else's mother. That same year, I was sexually molested by a very close family member. So growing up, I really never had any structure, life skills. No one ever taught me about finances, money, and just trying to figure this thing called life out. And then, you're still dealing with all that baggage, that trauma, and eventually, I become a law enforcement officer. I'm very open about my story because I need to connect with these folks.
I fought a drug and alcohol addiction, give or take, most of my adult years. And at one point in my life, I was homeless.
Crystal Ritchie. Oh boy. The Walgreens at Maligan Military Trail, I was getting a lot of complaints. And as I'm walking around, I see off to my right, Crystal's there just sitting, I think in a milk crate or a chair of some sort.
It was my getaway from the world.
She really wasn't that talkative, but I just started talking.
Well, he came in at a time of my downfall, perfect timing, told me a little bit of his story, and I was a little adamant about listening to him. The trust factor was a big thing, and I had my stigma about officers. He handed me his card, and at the end told me, just give him a call whenever I'm ready.
And she's like, hey, you remember me? It's just like your story impacted me, and now I'm staying at the shelter, and on it goes.
I'm actually a waitress for 2 jobs, for two different places. I do volunteering.
Her credit score is going up, and her finances are going up, and little by little, her life is getting restored, and that's just, champion alongside her.
He's definitely become family. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. He's done a lot for me.
And to honor National Bosses Day, we want to thank Sheriff Rick Bradshaw for his lifetime of dedication to law enforcement. For the past 20 years, he's led the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office with passion, integrity, and commitment. We appreciate his leadership, his unwavering support for the agency, and his dedication to Palm Beach County. Thank you, Sheriff. We all appreciate you.
I'm Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, and I'm pleased to announce that text to 911 is now available in Palm Beach County. Even though this technology is now available, it's important for you to still call when you can and text when you can't. And here's a few things you need to know about text to 911.
When should you text? Texting to 911 is an option for individuals that are deaf, hard of hearing, have a speech impairment, or in an emergency situation where a voice call is not possible. With texting to 911 now available, why is it still so important to call? When seconds matter, a conversation is the best and fastest way for a dispatcher to retrieve and deliver life-saving information. There is no replacement to the calm voice on the other end of a line in a true emergency. How does it work? Your phone must have a data plan that supports texting. Find the text icon on your phone. Tap New Message, type 911, no space or dash, in the To field. Make sure to include the street address, city, and/or town. Include the type of emergency, police, fire, or medical. Currently, our system is not capable of receiving photos or videos, just plain text messages. Do not send a group text. And do not use acronyms, abbreviations, or emojis. 911 responders will reply to your text. If your text didn't go through, you'll receive a message letting you know.
Also, remember that calling or texting to 911 when it's not an emergency and it's on purpose could be a crime. It can distract attention away from people who truly need help. Don't text and drive ever. And lastly, please remember, call when you can, text when you can't.
Welcome back to Behind the Star. Recently, PBSO celebrated some special children with a shopping spree at Macys and the Wellington Green Mall.
It was really heartwarming to see the courage that these young kids have to keep in the fight. So, your safety is important for us, but also your quality of life. And that's why we try to make the quality of life in the neighborhoods that we go to the best it can be. Since I've been the sheriff, I've given back $14 million to charities, to kids programs, to things helping kids that need to
get a little boost up in life. So again, I'm happy to be here. The deputies love getting involved. You're going to see our therapy dogs that are coming up, right? They're really neat, so feel free to pet them. So we're going to have a good time today, and I appreciate you being here. And I'm going to give the kids involved a little star to paste on them. You got to raise your hand. Raise it up. Okay, I promise to always do the right thing, and I promise to get better, and I promise to always do what the sheriff says. All right? And mind what my parents say, and be a good person. All right? Okay. You're now an honorary deputy sheriff, and you get your. There you go. All right.
Macys has put together this amazing event just specifically for you guys, and Miss Amy has worked her tail off to make sure that this is fabulous and that you guys have a very special day today, because you have a lot of tough days that you deal with. So today is going to be a very special day.
A heroic act was caught on camera. PBSO Deputy Craffa did not think twice when he came across a car on fire on I-95 near Becker Road. With flames spreading fast, he rescued an injured passenger and made multiple attempts to free the trapped driver, who unfortunately did not make it. Though communication was limited, his quick actions ensured the passenger's safety until the Port St. Lucie Police Department and fire rescue arrived. This moment shows the courage it takes to serve and protect, even off-duty. How dare they? Scammers are getting bolder, and now they're pretending to be members of law enforcement.
The following is a recorded message from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office pertaining to... Good afternoon, this is Lieutenant Michael McCrae calling with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Civil Services Division.
Someone claiming to be Lieutenant Michael McCrae from the Civil Service Division is making calls from a 561 number and referencing the email info@juryservices.org. Let's be clear, we do not have an employee by that name. That's not our number, and we don't operate this way. Warn your parents, grandparents, and neighbors. If you get this call, report it immediately.
So today we're here to talk about securing your home while you're gone on vacation or out of town so that it is not an opportune target for burglars and thieves. Well, if you're going to leave on a vacation, you're going to be out of town for any length of time, you want to make sure that you make your home look like you are still there. Some of the ways that you can do that are to make sure that when you're gone, someone continues to cut your grass, keep the house outside look like someone's still there. Part of that would also be if you get newspaper delivery to either stop the delivery or have your neighbors or someone pick up the newspaper and bring it in, or put it out of sight so that people driving by couldn't tell that there was an accumulation of newspapers in the driveway. Along those lines also goes with your mail. Either have your mail delivery stopped or have neighbors pick up your mail. Get the automatic timers for your lights, which will turn your lights on and off at night while you are away, so that it looks like there's activity in the home. One of the other things that you do, especially in this day and age with the prevalence of social media, is you don't want to post on social media that you're going on vacation, because sadly to say, sometimes burglars aren't going to be people that you don't know. They could actually be someone on your friends list. Have secure door locks on your home, and if you have an alarm, make sure you set your alarm and have that monitored. I think most alarm companies, you can call them and let them know that you're going to be on vacation, so if the alarm is activated, that they know you're not there. Some of the other things that you can do are video surveillance cameras. Make sure everything in your house that's of value is secured. When you're out of town, have your neighbors look out for your home. The bottom line is you just want to make it as hard as you possibly can for the burglar to A, get in your house, and then B, if they do get in your house, to get your stuff and steal it. PBSO wants to make sure that when you leave on vacation and you come back, that your house is just the way it was when you left it.
Welcome back to Behind the Star. A big shout out to all the mummies, goblins, and little ghouls who made our not-so-scary trunk-or-treat event in the city of Green Acres. We were blown away by the turnout during this past Halloween. Special thanks to our community policing deputies, and a wicked round of applause to Deputy Megan Kummerfelt for leading the spectacular event. For the third year in a row, we're proud to bring Halloween to the children of Dyson Circle Apartments community. We want to give thanks to the generosity of our donors, the Giving Closet Project, the Soup Kitchen, and Holy Trinity of West Palm Beach. And now, some news and notes from around the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. To wrap up Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we took our Pink Patrol car to the Century Village Clubhouse to join their pink celebration. We also brought along flowers from Wellington Florist to share some extra joy with our seniors. It's a wonderful way to connect, spread awareness, and show support to those impacted by breast cancer. Let's continue to raise awareness and stand united in the fight. PBSO recently hosted the annual District 9 Breakfast for Clergy, where local clergy members joined our team to discuss recent crime statistics and explore future partnerships. These gatherings are a reminder of the strong community bonds we share, working together to keep Royal Palm and all of our districts safe. Guess who just scored a hole-in-one with some new golf equipment? Thanks to a grant we submitted to the Cognizant Classic in the Palm Beaches on behalf of Palm Beach County PAL, our PAL Golf Club youth are now fully equipped to elevate their game. One of our students even came by to accept the gear for the team. Thanks to the Cognizant Classic for also treating our deputies to lunch for National First Responders Day and showing appreciation for law enforcement and everyone on our team.
Recently put in for a golf equipment grant with the Cognizant Classic, and we were elated to be advised that we were actually the first picked recipient. And what a better day to do this than on National First Responder Day.
It's a big, big honor for us to be able to do this. And now I'd like to bring up Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a participant, obviously, in the program here. He's obviously doing really, really great things.
Through the last 2.5 years, we have developed a PAL Pro Golf Club, which is comprised of 8 of our PAL youth that have really elevated their game.
PAL program, it just aligned with what we're trying to do as a tournament and as the PGA Tour. It's using the game of golf to impact the youth in this community, get them off the streets, give them some cool activities to do, and use outdoor activities and specifically the game of golf to make sure that we're helping the youth in this marketplace have the future that they want.
We enjoyed attending the Western Palm Beach County Annual Dinner, connecting with the community and celebrating the 2024 EAA Farm Family of the Year, Mr. Dennis Wedgeworth and the Wedgeworth family from the Glades. Thanks to the U.S. Sugar Corporation for sponsoring our table. Events like these show the strength of our unity and service in Palm Beach County. Thank you to everyone who attended the 30th Annual Walk for Down Syndrome at John Prince Park. Despite the rainy day, our deputies had the honor of meeting so many inspiring individuals. The energy and positivity made it an unforgettable event. We're already looking forward to next year's walk. We had a great time at the annual Unity Cup soccer game. For the third year in a row, PBSO deputies brought home the title after an intense match against Lake Worth Beach residents. It was more than just soccer. Families came together, and our missing persons unit was on site sharing valuable information. We appreciate everyone who came out to support, cheer, and unite with us. See you next year. Here at PBSO, we want to take a moment to thank the organization Little Smiles Incorporated, along with the sponsors, partners, contributors, donors, and our incredible deputies who made this year's Little Smiles Ball a success. For over 25 years, Little Smiles has been making a difference in the lives of children facing difficult circumstances across South Florida, and we are honored to support their mission. Together, we're helping bring joy and hope to these brave souls. PBSO celebrated some real-life heroes during Pediatric Nurses Week. We teamed up with Little Smiles and Ideal Nutrition Palm Beach Gardens to deliver meals to pediatric nurses. We thank them for their incredible care for our most vulnerable children. Congratulations to the newest class of Therapy Canine teams. We're happy to announce the recent graduation of 5 canine therapy dog teams from PBSO's Paws and Stripes South College. These teams will bring comfort to their departments. We're so proud to have facilitated the training, leading the way for other agencies to incorporate this program. PBSO is honored to support this impactful initiative.
My name is Julie Bedley, and this is Kilo. We are from Palm Beach Gardens Fire Rescue, and we are on our peer support team.
It's really a program that offers a little bit of comfort to people that are stressed out.
That's what this program is all about. You know, just helping people, and they help me as much as they help me. I know they're gonna help others.
Oh, the program was amazing. From day one, it was a lot of information, a lot of tips, techniques, way to interact with the community. It was great. Definitely recommend it.
It's just a great program. I'm really glad that I listened to them to give them a chance, and we're going to make it even bigger.
National Bullying Prevention Day is a good chance to highlight our yearly No Place for Hate anti-bullying program. Every week, our deputies from Lake Worth Beach visit local elementary schools to talk about avoiding bullying and spreading kindness instead, all while building Legos together. At the end of the school year, students who complete the program are rewarded with a special trip to Legoland. Let's work together to create safer, kinder children in Palm Beach County.
What it is, it's a non-bullying program. As she said before, we're going to talk about bullying, how to address it, what you can do about it, how to prevent it, okay? Also, we're going to be building Lego cars. So we're going to build these Lego cars, and we're going to do the bullying program. You will get to take the cars home at the end of the year. Everybody who's still in the program, which I expect everyone to be, we're going on a trip to Legoland.
Now, back to you, Sheriff Bradshaw.
Okay, that'll do it for this episode of Behind the Star. On behalf of the men and women of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, thank you for watching.